Welcome, everybody. We are here live for the Galorants Training Grounds Intermediate Division Group Stages. We're excited to be kicking this off. If you're unfamiliar, this is Silver up to Gold 3, and we are just now starting our 3-week Galorants Training Grounds tournament. I am Lucy May, and with me, calling all the action tonight, is going to be Chaos. Chaos, back with you, girl. Really excited to get this going. What are you thinking right now about Ascent and what's happening here?
Yeah, map Ascent is, very interesting. But, before that, talking about the two teams, BEKNZ and SHIBA, just a little bit of a tidbit. BEKNZ is actually the initials of each team member's names, and that's how they formed their teams. Both teams, new, we don't have any match history, so it'll be interesting to see what their natural synergies are and what kind of stress they can pull off in such a short amount of time.
This was pretty fast locks. Like everyone knew what they wanted to do here. All right, jumping on in. I'm gonna get everyone situated. Round one.
Exactly. It'll be interesting to see. Let's see how the defense set up. Now they do have a Killjoy and an Omen. Pretty standard lineup. On the attacking side, you have a Sova, also a Killjoy, but you got the Astra, which, definitely some teams have been using to their advantage here. And a little bit of a ritual going on for the defending team.
Yeah, it's interesting that BEKNZ, the defending side, has an Omen and an Astra. What do you think? No, wait. Oh, no, that is my fault.
Astra is
entered that one yet. No, it's just an Omen.
Side.
That is my fault. Bethanel is playing a Sage. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like the attacking team SHIBA, they are going to be slowly pushing onto B. It is a slower push here. Nothing rushing. They're just trying to get some information. And you do see the Killjoy set up on B.
Yeah, they're split up right now. SHIBA, the attacking team, kind of feeling it out on both sides. But the spike is on B. This is going to keep the defensive side on their toes and keep on guessing. Looks like they're actually going to give up on A? Question mark? Ooh, yeah, the call looks like it came out that it was clear on B side, and they've entered it. And you see now that they're going to rotate through. Zoe didn't decide to go for that flank here. Lucy needs to get on track with the observer, and I am here with Bethanel.
Spike down.
So they're unfortunately we're able to get that spike down, and attacking members are getting picked off. They had such a clear sight onto B. I'm not quite sure what had happened there.
Yeah, this is interesting. There's only two players left for the attacking side. The spike is down on site. This is going to be a super rough retake. It's pistol round, so really not much to work with as far as utilities are concerned to go ahead and help make the push onto site. That's going to be it. First round over to BEKNZ.
Yeah, SHIBA has actually a really good first early round where they had the site on B, it was cleared, and they had actually Cindy and Inko going through mid, and it looked like they were going to kind of flank and cut off any rotators, but they actually rotated back into garage, and by then their teams had gone picked off, so a little bit of a rough push there, but we'll see how they do on the second round.
Absolutely. So that's going to give the defending side an opportunity to buy up to their SMGs. So this round would be expected to go to BEKNZ. But SHIBA definitely can find a way. We will see if they're going to find a way here as they're making the push onto B site.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like the attacking team, they're going to be hard rushing onto garage here.
Stealing sight.
Yep. Those abilities are able to slow down the push. Reyna's going to go down on the side of the attacking side, and also Deilani from the defensive side here. So it's 4v4. It's seeming kind of like well, you see actually the spike is already on site. It's getting planted.
Spike planted.
Now
yeah, it looks like that hard push definitely did pay off for them. They are now in a post-plant situation and are just positioning, getting some picks here and there.
Last player standing.
Oh, all up to Inko.
Standing ahead.
The recon dart going to be able to provide a little information. Nobody's on the left side, so that's why she's looking to the right. Isn't able to win the 1v2. That's all right. Kind of knew this was the way it was going to go down because it was going to be a little tough there with the weapons. So round for BEKNZ, bringing it to 2-0.
Absolutely, you're right in the sense that just based on the weapon choice, it's not surprising that the attacking team did lose there, but this round, hopefully they can even it up with some upgrades. Looks like SHIBA, they will most likely have enough money to full buy. And the defending team, they will most likely be doing a half buys here.
We're getting some bleed into... Oh, okay. I was like, we're getting a little call out on the players hearing a little bleed of casting, but I don't believe... It looks like we had an infiltrator. Anyhow, we're getting this going. Round number 3. The attacking side's going to choose to actually just buy up to SMGs only versus being able to go and perhaps get rifles up this round. They know that the defensive side is probably a little not much better than they're doing.
Absolutely. Looks like we probably do have some technical difficulties going on here with an infiltrator. I was like, is that just me, or are we all hearing this?
I didn't hear anything. I guess I must have something like turned off.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky me. And that's why the pause right now, everyone. So thanks for hanging in there. We're getting this going now. You can hear him, huh? Anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about these girls. It's SHIBA going in for the attack. Need to turn this around.
All right, SHIBA, 2-0. We can still catch up here. Our Spectre's coming out, and time is going down for them to start, and it looks like they're going to be pushing on to A.
Standing ahead.
Starting things off, they got the recon dart onto A to get some information, but they're not going to quick push onto that side. They're still going to make it down slowly. Able to get a pick off there, opening up probably the side A for them. And looks like they are decisively, likely, I thought, going to A, but no, looks like they may actually rotate back. It's Indian going, getting some picks off.
Yeah, it was interesting that they decided to kind of just fall back, go in mid. Now they're all colliding into each other right here, as you see. Wow, they're all just kind of training in through Pizza. Oh my goodness, Bethanol's able to get a pick from the back. 2 remaining players for the defensive side, as the 4 are able to make it on and get the spike down.
Last player standing.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision on the part. It clearly worked out for them because, you know, the defending team, they probably saw that one pick got picked off in garage, and they're like, all right, we're going to rotate A. Most likely they're going to hit there. But no, SHIBA definitely played the mind games really well, rotated through mid, catching any rotators on the way onto site B, and that has worked out, giving them a point up. And now you can see on both teams, for the most part, full buys, although SHIBA on attacking, they're going to keep some of their Spectres.
Yep, just the round that they needed for SHIBA to be able to kind of keep this game going in the balance and try to have an opportunity to take it over. That was definitely their opportunity. They did just that. Bethanol gonna get spotted out by a lovely econ bolt there.
Careful.
Oh my goodness! Peekaboo out of wine cellar.
Yikes.
Mango's able to make it out alive, but not before losing a teammate in the process.
Oh, there has some interesting strats with just splitting up, getting picked. But unfortunately, they were getting picked off, and they are now 2-man down on SHIBA's side. But trying to even it out, got a 3v4 going on, and looks like the spike is slowly rotating to possibly mid or A. And they're not going to be committing too heavily right now because they have only 3 members on their team.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to get some picks here because they are down a woman. And that's a pick for the defensive side as Mango goes down. Jet's able to pick up that spike by using that smoke to block off. So that was really good use of utility there as they regroup. Oh no, actually that is so my fault. My gosh, I thought she did get it, but she didn't. But now has it.
I have this spike.
All right, tossing it to
30 seconds left.
Vibe Heaven. And at this point, they're probably just going to be looking for picks and trying to damage the economy on BEKNZ. And may not be committing to an actual plant here and saving guns.
I mean, you see Jet pushing onto site, just getting some peeks here. And at the time, I'm not sure if they're aware, because this is definitely a time to be running
10
and not
seconds
quietly
left.
walking. This is going to be a Cindy versus a Bethanol kind of situation if she does choose to round this corner, but I guess she's going to opt not. And that's going to be the decision. Try to get some picks, see if anybody rotates out. They're going to choose not to.
Yeah, I mean, certainly 2v5 at that point is a little bit tough. So, that save call is good. Now, initially, it looked like they were doing a split push, pushing it slow, get some picks, and then rotating onto the side where they had the advantage. But unfortunately, some of the team members had gotten picked off so early that it was just down to a three-person team at that point. So that was a bit of a rough round for SHIBA. Hopefully they can pick it off this time around.
All right, it's a mad rush here. Well, not rush. It's a group play from SHIBA for A. And I was going to mention how the spike has been left behind. Not sure if that was intentional or if they had forgotten. You see Sova's gone back to go pick that up. So it's in the possession of Inko. It looks like they're getting ready to make this push all together here. The Lear goes out.
Oh, it's a hard push. Great pick right there.
Spike down.
Nico doing a
A.
great job utilizing the abilities to push back the defending side. Spike has not been planted yet. Oh, there it goes as we speak. It's a 3v3.
Looks like Spike is able to go down. They were able to successfully push onto that side, but now the defending team, they are retaking. Trades are happening.
What? How did Zoe survive that? But she lives another day. What a great pick there for Vibe Heaven and through the smoke. Hello? Astra
trade.
coming in clutch to win the round for SHIBA. Goodness, that's got to feel real good for the team.
I was feeling a little bit nervous for SHIBA as they were attacking. I mean, they were looking to do that full group push onto A, but they had waited in A lobby for quite some time, making a lot of noise there. So by then, the defending team had rotated for the majority of the part. But hey, it worked out for them, and looks like they're going to probably do a similar strat onto B.
Well, we see that BEKNZ on the defensive side, they definitely prefer the Phantom. So they've got that spray down going for them. SHIBA has a few Vandals. Okay, Cindy getting that first kill with the Vandal as we speak.
Yeah, and
That's
even
not
if they
gonna be
get
the
that
play.
kill- Right.
Yeah.
Looks like they're still going to take their time and see. They're actually droning into mid to see if that would be clear, but there is a Sage wall there. So that push may be a little bit tough.
Yeah, SHIBA taking some angles here. Spike is over by A, and you see that the lockdown has gone down for the attacking team. All 5 in possession of ultimates. So if they're going to win around, this has to be it, Chaos.
Absolutely. And the flash does go in. They're going to push onto that side. Like you're saying, right now they haven't committed to any of their ults right now, but they are able to get that spike down. And they do have still everybody alive on their team.
This is, oh my goodness, we've got 2 of the attacking team flanking around the backside, able to get some picks. Cindy grabs 2.
Enemy
And the remaining player for the defensive side has no idea.
Oh my gosh.
She gets caught out. Beautiful round, well executed from SHIBA to bring it to a tie, 3-3. Good job.
Absolutely. I think they're figuring out that those flank strategies for them are working out really well. I mean, that was deadly. I mean, just to imagine defending in a post-match situation and 2 of the attacking teams just right behind you. I mean, that was such good plays and rotations on SHIBA's team. Now it does look like SHIBA is still full buying, but defending team BEKNZ, they are going to have to do an eco buy here. And we'll see how they play this round.
They're hurting. Okay, Rox is going in. Oh, it was full confidence, but gets shut down immediately. And that's going to give Nico, or she's going to go ahead and pop her ultimate here. As she takes this site once again. This is a rinse and repeat for SHIBA, it seems, on the A site. As the spike is about to go down.
And then that's a nice counter Hunters of Fury coming out from the defending team with that. But the Astral Wall definitely cutting off some line of sight. Looks like the spike has gone down. And they are slowly pushing up.
All right, we see that SHIBA, I mean, all 5 are still up. They're able to hold all the angles. So this is going to take a lot of effort on the side of BEKNZ. Stall up to random Philo, but isn't able to stay alive. That is the lead. SHIBA has now taken it. They are on a roll.
Yeah, they use their ultimates really well there. The Astral Wall coming up, splitting side of A, and able to push up there. And then subsequently using the Hunter's Refer to zone out that heaven area and just delaying the defending team from attacking at that point. So great use of ults. There are still some coming up on the defending team. So it'll be interesting to see how they use that. Now, here, it's a pretty even match, and they both have full buys.
Cover going out.
Yeah, so BEKNZ on the defensive side being able to save up that last round allowed them the economy to buy up this time. So we've all got rifles, all got full shields. We're going to slowly creep onto site here. Cindy's clearing all the corners, doing a beautiful job here to make sure that nobody's hiding in these little sneaky corners. I can tell you, I definitely get tilted when I don't check a corner and then get taken out. Beautiful counter there by Omen on the defensive side to slow it down.
Ooh, looks like they are getting countered pretty hard. Zoe getting some kills, but SHIBA does also get Zoe down. But unfortunately, the attacking team, they've only had 2 left, and the spike has not been planted. And Mango Juice alive with the spike. And the defending team just all over A. You know, what is the play here? Do you just save, or do you try to get some picks at this point?
Mango heard those footsteps, the grassy footsteps, unsure what's happening here. But 1v4, as you said, oh my goodness, all of
30
BEKNZ is
seconds
holding
left.
for an A push. They know that with the timing that really if Mango wants to make a play for a plant, it has to be on A site, and that turret is going to give away her position, and obviously she's going to have to fire back, which furthermore confirms furthermore utility comes out to block Mango from making it onto site. She's actually going to go ahead and just decide to try to make
10
these
seconds
peaks
left.
versus a 100% assuring that rifle goes into the next round. She's risking it for the biscuit here.
Oh, she definitely wants some kills. She's like, please peek out. And the defense team just not giving her any satisfaction in that. They were just playing very safely on site A. But SHIBA able to retain that rifle. And let's look at their buy here. Looks like SHIBA is able to full buy. And the defending team, for the most part, yes, they're both full buying here. Again, fans of the Phantom on the defending team. And both a 4v4. Very close matchup.
I always laugh every time they pop that horn because that hits home. I'm like, yeah, I get hyped. But good for them. It is now tied up. And as you said, it's even across the board. Oh no, I'm not sure if that was an accident for Bethanol to not get up on that wall or intentional. However, she's not on it.
Yeah, Nico was able to get that information that they are all outside of B. So you can see the defending team still anchoring down on B. Yeah, smoke them off.
Yeah, the defensive utility coming out to push them back. You see that Killjoy has already decided to rotate over to A site as the remaining players for SHIBA are going to choose to try to reset here, make a different push onto site.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be hard hitting mid. The flash is going down, the smoke's going up, and Cindy able to get a pick off, and their mid definitely is working out for them.
Spike down mid.
I got the spike. Yikes.
Oh no.
Blocking sight.
All right, well 3v3. B site is clear, they just don't know that, but Reyna's able to see that angle, and oh my goodness, Cindy survives making it around that corner.
Last player standing.
Now it's all left to Nika as the plant goes down. Nika does have some ability or utility here to use if she wants. She's definitely gonna try to aggress onto site a little bit here.
Right. I mean, at this point, at best, just get some kills on the way out if you can. It does seem like you will be winning. Yeah. Hey, a clutch can happen. Oh, no.
Nika's deciding that, you know, the value of the rifle is more important at this point for my team. Not a bad decision.
Yeah, it looks like she will be saving. And the mid push was really well done on the attacking team. Initially, the mid push, they looked like they had a clear sight onto B, but the slow orbs from the Sage had stopped that movement in just a bit, but they are able to get that spike down, and Mango Juice going down with the spike.
Yeah, unlucky. Oh well, their economy is all right. They're doing just fine. They're rolling in the dough over there. They're probably opening up their laptops right now and figuring out which stocks to invest in. Like this is that time. Doge, I believe. Let's get on it.
Doge, Doggy Coin.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, they definitely are super rich, so they can afford to lose some rifles here. Yeah, but yeah, defending team BEKNZ, they're looking a little poor here. They're still able to full buy, so they need to turn this round around for them.
These have been going back and forth though. Cindy getting the first kill. Let's go.
Placing alarm bot.
Zoe goes down in Wine Cellar there. So that's going to indicate to BEKNZ that this is probably the play, but Sage Methanol on BEKNZ end is kind of hanging back. She doesn't hear much activity, so she's kind of deciding to roll up through. Cindy's got 10 health. This is interesting that she's going to hold this front side. Luckily,
Yeah.
nobody was on site here, so she's able to make it on cleanly.
Right, and they're
SHIBA sets up.
their patience for allowing that drone to clear all the angles.
Oh!
Oh,
Kalani! Oh my gosh, that's gotta feel good, man. Took out the dart, but unfortunately that tagged, I believe, at least a couple of them up in heaven. So they know there's two there. Plant's going down. Now it's just a retake.
Placing swarm grenade.
Stealing sight.
yeah, and they're playing it safe in A lobby area.
Yeah, you guys
Last
are
getting
player
one.
standing.
Oh, this is, oh goodness, Nika, I could just feel the anxiety she's got right there of just which way to look because there were three up still. She goes down. Unfortunately, I believe, I don't know if this is the biggest lead we've seen yet, but for SHIBA, but nonetheless, it's a 6-4 with SHIBA in the lead.
Absolutely, they're doing a great job turning this around. Yeah, Nika, unfortunately, she was just surrounded by all of SHIBA team members on site A and just unfortunately does go down. Now, the defending team BEKNZ, they are going to have to save or do a half buy here. Looks like there is a judge that will be coming out, so curious to see what kind of cheeky plays they can do.
Oh no. I would love to see some judge action though. But it's not looking so good out the gate. For that judge, the judge is alone as the push is going to be on to the A site.
Oh, looks like it's an A site hit again. Successfully, most likely we'll get that spike down, but BEKNZ, now they have a judge, specters, and it's going to be a little bit tough to go against those rifles.
Here.
Yeah, when you're having an eco buy, you're probably assuming you're not going to win, but being able to hurt the economy of your opponents is probably the best you can do. And it's all now up to Nika. Get some kills, but it goes down. Another round for SHIBA. Continuing on with the lead.
Last round before.
Yeah,
the
those
switch.
eco shots are always interesting because you know, when you're the team ecoing, you want to group up, you want to do some cheeky plays and be the aggressor. Yeah, the judge would have been a great pick if they had actually hit onto site B, but they didn't. So having to retake A with the judge is a little bit tough.
Definitely. That's the worst. When you feel you're like, it's got to be a B push this time. They've been going to A every time, so I'm gonna hold this corner with the judge and show them what's up, and then it doesn't happen. But now look, they're all kind of we see the spike is on the B side anyhow, but they're kind of split up, looking like they want to get some more map control here with some angles down mid. They're gonna be able to get random Vilo down. Right,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Yeah, looks like it's a mid push. Now, you do have a bunch of ults as well, and this is last round, so I foresee that everybody will be probably using their ults. And again, they're doing that mid to B push that worked so well for them before.
There's the turret giving that intel to BEKNZ. That there's some action happening on the B site. They're able to get full control there. That lockdown coming down for the attackers, so that's definitely going to delay any retake. Oh, but the spike goes down. Beautiful pick by Kalani. It was perfect for them in this scenario because the lockdown's down, and the attacking side definitely wants to be able to use as much time of that lockdown as possible, but BEKNZ slowed that down.
Yeah, they were able to get a res off, so the BEKNZ, they have all 5 of their members up with, it looks like 2 ults still available, so they can definitely counter lockdown and just flush the attacking team out.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm
Yep.
grenade out.
Okay, all the utilities getting dumped right onto site, and everyone is
One
holding.
enemy remaining.
That's gonna be 1 and 2. 1 remaining left. It's Mango Juice holding down Boathouse. Can she survive? She does live another moment, but does finally go down. Great execution there from BEKNZ to be able to take the round and take back a little bit more control.
What a fun round. I mean, I love seeing the last rounds because everyone has, at that point, all their utils, all their ults just being dumped onto the site. And attacking team, they did a great job getting that point, closing the gap, 5-7. And now we're starting off on teams switching up. SHIBA now defending with BEKNZ attacking on pistol rounds here.
Yeah, now that we've swapped sides, let's see what BEKNZ has up their sleeves to be able to close this gap.
Placing swarm grenade.
See a Silva lineup coming up.
Right here.
I'm actually not sure where that goes. Maybe to mid or A. But, you know, the attacking team, they are grouping up onto A. Looks like maybe a hard push.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's going right back to, yeah, that would call out if they were on B site, but that gets nobody, which indicates to SHIBA that they must all be mid or heading over to A. Which is why Mango's kind of still hanging by B.
Spike planted.
I mean, that happened really quickly. BEKNZ on the attacking side going onto A was a full rush, and now it's post plant and defending team. We're gonna have to try to get the spike off.
Great turret there to be able to just deter this heaven push right on to site as bodies are dropping on the side of SHIBA. Plant is down. It's taken away ever so quickly now. It's all up to the two remaining players of SHIBA. It is pistol round. It's just go all in.
Yeah.
There it is. Another round for BEKNZ.
Yeah, at that point, you're not going to save your pistol, so you do or die. That held position is sometimes tough to clear on a retake on A. You really have to coordinate with your teammates to clear that side out. But yeah, we'll see. So it looks like SHIBA will be saving on pistols, and BEKNZ, they're going to be able to upgrade to Spectres with full shields.
And it looks like SHIBA on the defensive side is going to opt for essentially a full save here. They're not even buying light shields. They're going to stick with the classic. Do have a shorty though, so I always love me some shorty plays.
Yeah, and like before, BEKNZ, they're going to be doing a slower push onto B. They're just kind of getting some information. Seeing if mid is clear, looks like the rest of the two teams are going to go towards garage and potentially hit for a hard push. As the turret does spot them out though.
Yeah. SHIBA allowing Zoe to be able to take that turret freely. So now they can reset and try to make this push onto site. Jumps up, beautiful, able to call that. Essentially, it's cleared out, except for one little Sova being a little annoying right here. As Zoe catches her out. Ethanol getting the plant down. The attacking side still 5 up. As now it's only left.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was Survive Heaven, and unfortunately, I mean, like before, of course. Second round, Anti-Eco, you knew it was gonna happen.
I mean, they rushed onto B pretty quickly. That Inca was just surrounded by all of them and just hiding to see if they would catch her. But fortunately, she does go down. Looks like the Team SHIBA are going to be able to full buy, and the attacking team BEKNZ, they're going to be keeping their Spectres and looking to hit side A.
Oh, look at this. It's a posse drive onto A site, but Cindy's able to get that first blood onto Zoe Rocks. You can just see they're kind of a little discombobulated. Once they lost a teammate, they're just going, now what? Do we keep going?
Yeah, it looks like the decision has been made to rotate out or do a fake rotation, but if you look at the defending team, they're already all over A. So hitting side A might not be the best idea. They are going to smoke mid to potentially fake out a bait rotation. We'll see if the defending team falls for it.
I do like this decision, actually, because they were kind of a little slow on the rotate if they were going to make that decision. And now they have numbers on site. Oh! All right. The plant's going down.
I need it. Pulling them in.
remain.
Spike
Oh, it's
planted.
only 5 heaven right here on site. We've got mango juice coming up in the back. Finally arrived. Now we can take an official try for an official retake here. I think that turret kind of tripped out 5 heaven. Just kind of reactionary shot over towards that direction. She knows there's somebody on generator here.
Turrets on both sides, and the slow orbs just slowing them down. Ooh.
But this is great placement though for BEKNZ. This is just rough right here, right now. Is able to get the pick
player
under
standing.
in hell, but that's all she wrote for SHIBA. It was a valiant effort in trying to retake the site. But BEKNZ is able to outgun them and take another round.
That was actually really good fake baiting. I mean, they were pushing on to A. One of their members does go down, Zoe, early on. Nika is able to bait the defending team to rotate towards mid as she smokes that out, and she gets people who are rotating through there. So that really opened up the site for A for them to attack.
This is a really close game.
Ooh, the op is coming out for Zoe Rocks to see what kind of pick she can get early on. She's looking through mid, and just looking at the gun buys, the attacking team is in favor this time around.
Zoe seeing if she can get a pick here with her op. Spike is not in possession, assumably, hoping that she's going to get this pick. But if she does go down, then she's not giving away that the spike is revealed, making it a little slower of a situation.
So, Lane, when you're the team on the anti-eco round, the worst thing that can happen is to lose your guns. So they're not going to be playing so aggressively and trying to see if anybody gets picked off, which Inko, first one to go down through mid.
Recalling my bot.
And
And nobody
Spike.
has the spike still. Yeah, that's still over
Yeah.
in spawn. Looks like Reyna random is going to go pick it up. A site is completely clear.
Yeah, they walk onto side A very, very easily. The
30
defending team
seconds
had
left.
already rotated. And they're playing it right. When they have pistols and smaller guns, they want to group up together and do, instead of hold the site down on their own. So they did a great job there. Now it's going to be a little bit tough to do a retake.
Here they come. We've got 2 players coming through trees, 2 players in heaven. Trying to get the retake. You hear the doors just getting busted down now.
There.
Ooh, random gets spotted right there. 2 on generator. Bethnal's going to be able to take Nico down. Oof. Oh, she's not even looking.
Player standing.
Gets taken out. We do still have 1 down below on site, but this is looking like that spike is about to deploy as everyone of BEKNZ is running away because they want to live and take their guns for the next round. And Cindy,
No!
unfortunately, couldn't get it.
Zoe Rocks, opping right in the middle of A. I mean, that's, when your aim is that good, you can afford to do that. But yeah, attacking team, BEKNZ able to take a 2-point lead. And now looking at the team SHIBA, they're going to have an op for their own. And we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, it looks like Sydney is going to
Out
be
of
playing with
charges.
that op on Catwalk. Looking for this
Downward
peek.
out.
Kaylani's going to decide not... Oh, as I say that. Wait, no. What's she doing? Oh, turret's out. See if anybody's peeking that already. But nothing yet. So this could perhaps give Kaylani an opportunity to make this official peek. Oh, well, not with this Nebula in the way. Shots are going down on the B site, but we're still kind of all split up. Trying to play on the heartstrings, I believe, of the defensive side so that they have no idea what's going on.
I got the spike.
Yeah, you can see the play between Cindy and Random Philo in mid, just peeking each other, leering each other. Playing it very safely. No one goes down, but it looks like the spike will be rotating slowly to B, and the defending team still has no information of where they are.
I feel like Kalani, I don't believe it where they are on the spawn side that the defensive side can hear those footsteps. Oh, but their position's going to be revealed nonetheless, even though they were so sneaky. But now that is going to give some information to the defensive side. There are some players here in the main, and they're going to make a loud rush out for the rotate.
Recalling my bot.
30 seconds
Shiba's going to
left.
stay into their... They're going to hold their positions. They're not going to commit to one site just yet.
They
20
will be running
seconds.
into the op on A. That's very, very dangerous.
Yeah, but they don't know that, but now they do. But the shot is missed, but it connects onto Zoe. So that's great for the defensive side. However, here's the spike. It's going down, and so BEKNZ just has to survive this op. Oh, the op does go down. Nika, great pick. It was a necessary one that they needed in order to hold this down as optimally as possible. 3 of the defensive side are up in heaven here. Oh, okay, one of them is rotating. I was like, that's going to be a little yikes as all of them are tunneling through on one side. It looks like we're going to try to get a little split up here to be able to retake this. And I think that's a wall in the way for them. Beautiful wall for BEKNZ. 2 more going down, and that's going to leave us only with Soba. Oh no, SHIBA! Or Inko. I did it. We're just saying, don't call him by SHIBA. But because it's at the front,
Inko.
instinct. I did it, guys. Inko gets caught out right there. And that's BEKNZ taking a pretty good lead here. The best lead we've seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The wall Inko had the op and was trying to run, but the wall was there, so really nowhere to go. But as the attacking team was going on to A, it looked really good for the defending team because they had that line of sight through that choke, getting 2 down. But fortunately, it does not go their way with a 10-7 lead for BEKNZ.
All right. The play for the orb. They're going to back off on of A. As the utility is going to be put down from the attacking side. BEKNZ throwing down onto the B site.
Yeah, you can see again, Zoe does have her op. And she's going to be playing around B tiles to see if she can get any picks. Again, SHIBA is on an eco buy. So they definitely could be playing some of these smaller corners to their advantage.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be looking for long range fights here. So they're going to take all the sharp corners they can and only fight when they need to. So Jets, let's see, that's Cindy. Is able to make it onto the B site to be able to support, because as you were talking about the weapons, they need to be a little bit more close to these fights. The spike, however, is rotating over to A.
Yeah, they're making some noise. The flash does go out. They're going to play it safely. They're going to make sure they keep their distance. They're able to get some picks off.
Beautiful picks right there for BEKNZ, and that's going to put a huge dink in SHIBA's defense here for the retake, as it's now 5v3 and 5v2 as I speak. Battle Sage going ham on the backside.
Yeah, BEKNZ just going all over B, getting a pick off and just keeping Cindy's attention there. And they're both just kind of rotating. Cindy is kind of, looks like it's chasing BEKNZ.
Oh,
the shorty!
Cindy!
Oh,
Is this
back
going to
with
be the
Mango.
disrespect? It's the shorty, but BEKNZ is able to turn around and survive. But Mango Juice heard the shots and is able to get some revenge for her teammate. Now it's a sole Mango to take back the site, and it's looking like an interesting. Oh yeah, there it is. So it's a little not an option at this point. So a good pick right there for Mango Juice to get that one player on BEKNZ, take him out. That's another round for BEKNZ as they are continuing to take the lead. It's 11-7, ever so close.
Yeah, and not surprising with the BEKNZ team having full buys. But, SHIBA, they were able to get 2 down on the attacking team. And, I was hoping to see that knife kill, but, it didn't happen. It looked like she changed her mind last minute. She was like, nope, I'm going to shorty. And unfortunately got picked off by BEKNZ. Now here you can see SHIBA is going to pull out an op. Now we have ops on both ends.
Right, yeah. But we do still have an SMG on the defensive side and a light shield. That'll be Astra. She's going to be playing a little bit farther back. That dart is going to give SHIBA an indication that there are at least some players there. Because it took it out. Oh! Almost a pick, but no cash money. I was going to say something else and decided not to. Cindy is able to get a pick, however, onto random Philo on the other side. Is that another? Yes, it is.
You will not.
It's like a battle of the ops in mid.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect res here. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, you know, site B is looking pretty good for the attacking team here. They may
Nico-
be pushing on to site B.
Yeah, so they heard the orb get taken there, and that's why Nico was getting ready for, Nico was getting ready for that push. Here's the lockdown from the attacking side, so that's gonna hold
30
back
seconds left.
the defensive side from being able to even stop them from going to side. Oh, we see a couple of them are still on
One
site.
enemy
Cindy!
remaining.
Oh my goodness, what is
Oh my
happening right
gosh.
now? They were able to get those kills before the lockdown fully erupted, and oh my goodness. That was a
Wow.
beautiful round for SHIBA. And they needed that. Otherwise, it would have been a match point, and you don't want to be playing up against a match point. Just with that extra pressure, because why?
Yeah, initially it looked pretty good for BEKNZ with their lockdown going down. But again, when it goes down, it doesn't. It takes a few seconds for it to actually lock in, and by then they had the defending lockdown come down too. So it was just a matter of time if we got the picks.
BEKNZ doesn't really like to have possession of the spike out the gate. I noticed. They just want to kind of feel it out. Not sure if that kind of to me says they're not 100% confident in their gunplay because they're worried that if they get dropped, that they might be compromised with the position of the spike.
Right. It looks like just in case someone gets picked off early on. But the Sage, Bethano does pick up the spike now and, potentially looking to go B as you can see Kalani trying to clear out mid.
Well,
with
lucky
Vika.
for BEKNZ, they aren't trying to make it onto A side. So Cindy holding that op angle again on A, but for the main entrance. Oh, Nico gets caught out, but Inko is now going down. Numbers are in favor for the attacking side, BEKNZ, as the spike goes down.
Spike planted.
Yeah, they were able to just slow walk onto side A. It didn't have to even rush, getting a pick down. And it's looking pretty good for them with that Sage wall going up to slow down the momentum from the defending team.
Cindy is a beast with that up. You see the two players. She's gonna go ahead and ult up as she goes hunting. Oh, all right. If this happens,
Oh!
close.
Player
She's
standing.
doing a good job being able to switch over though to her ult right here. That's two
Oh
in
my
a row.
God.
Taking it a 1v1, but unfortunately gets caught out with the op in reload. So that's gonna be match point now. Coming up, this is BEKNZ
Match
12
point.
to 8 SHIBA.
Yeah, that was some great plays by Cindy. It is a little bit tough to op on retake, but she was able to pull some blades and get some kills, but unfortunately it does go down.
Not unless you're
Match
Cindy.
point. Not just Cindy, exactly. Anything can happen. Anything is possible here. Cindy again, keeping that op this time around. Again, match point. BEKNZ just needs one more point here.
And it's looking really good for BEKNZ because there are 2 SMGs on the defensive side. Cindy still does have the op. So it's just going to be a matter of how they play this and the utilities that are available on SHIBA side to slow down this push. And look at that. It was like as if I heard the, okay, go. Because they all just, at the same time, are pushing out, progressing onto site.
Spike down A.
Trades are going out.
Cindy gets smoked off. And they're able to get onto side A, but again, the defending team, they have Spectre, so like close ranges are better for them. As you can see, random Philo going down.
Planted.
Look at that, and you want to be vibe heaven definitely with that SMG in heaven or hell right there. Getting that first kill, doesn't get the second one. The spike is down, and now it is left to the 2 remaining players of BEKNZ to hold that plant.
One enemy
Get out of
remaining.
my way.
And now it's all up to Zoe. Oh,
No charge.
One enemy
she gets
remaining.
one, and this is totally doable. Beautiful execution here with body movement, and she's able to get the kill. It's a 13-8, and that is how you want to go down, Chaos.
Lord. Let's go.
What a great play. It was looking a little tricky for BEKNZ on that last round, honestly, because they had gone through Gardens, which is not too good against Spectres. But again, Zoe Rocks clutching it off. And Cindy, also both Jets, honestly. Both teams doing a great job. What a close matchup.
Yeah, those jets popped off. A great job by both teams. Hypes in chat for BEKNZ in taking this first game of the night. This is our intermediate division for the Galorants training grounds. We're in our group stages if you're just joining us. So guys, grab your drinks, grab some snacks, give us a few. We'll be right back. We've got another game, our second. It's BEKNZ versus Calypso. Don't go anywhere.